In the annals of greatness, few names shine as brightly in the world of sports as Sugar Ray Leonard, an Olympic gold medalist, a world champion across 5 weight classes, and a fighter revered not only for his skill but for his indomitable spirit. However, Leonard's legacy is not defined by his trophies or title belts alone. It is deeply etched in his ability to rebound from hardship. It's his failures, his moments of doubt, the losses that tested his mettle, that built the man behind the myth. His quote, "If you never know failure, you will never know success," resonates far beyond the boxing ring. It's a philosophy rooted in resilience, in learning through struggle, and in harnessing adversity as fuel. Leonard's life exemplifies this principle, how setbacks can be the birthplace of strength, and how rejection can lead to revelation. We explore the profound truth behind his words, breaking down the philosophy through Leonard's life story, his triumphs and trials, and how his mindset can inspire everyone to keep moving forward when life pushes them down. Because in Leonard's world, failure isn't the end. It's the education that leads to excellence. Number 1. The man behind the message. Who is Sugar Ray Leonard? Born in 1956 in Wilmington, North Carolina, Ray Charles Leonard, named after the famous singer Ray Charles, was not handed greatness. He earned every ounce of it. Raised in a modest household in Palmer Park, Maryland, Leonard grew up shy and soft-spoken, not the archetype of a future champion. But boxing found him, or perhaps he found himself through boxing. With his brother urging him to train, young Leonard discovered that the ring was not just a place of combat. It was a crucible of character. His rise from neighborhood gyms to Olympic glory in 1976 was meteoric, but it didn't come without sacrifice and sleepless nights. Leonard's boxing style, fast, fluid, intelligent, earned him worldwide acclaim, yet behind the scenes, he battled physical injuries, psychological pressure, and the overwhelming spotlight of fame. He wasn't born into privilege or advantage. What Leonard had was an unshakable belief in discipline, an attitude of humility, and the drive to persevere. His journey was shaped as much by his defeats as by his victories. And that's what made him special. He was not just a winner. He was a warrior forged in fire, someone who understood that life's punches can teach more than its praises. Number 2. Why failure is a masterclass in success. Sugar Ray Leonard's philosophy on failure is one of the most empowering messages of his career. In a world obsessed with perfection and quick wins, Leonard challenges the narrative by stating a timeless truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey toward it. Society often celebrates the final victory without showing the blood, sweat, and tears behind the scenes. But no champion, in sports or in life, rises without falling first. Leonard's own career illustrates this beautifully. His first defeat to Roberto Duran in 1980 was a turning point. Most would shrink under such a loss, but Leonard did the opposite. He learned, adjusted, and came back in the rematch to outclass Duran. That wasn't just a fight. It was a masterclass in how to respond to failure. Failure teaches you self-awareness. It reveals your blind spots. It builds resilience, training your mind to stay strong in chaos. And it provides perspective, reminding you that no journey worth taking is without setbacks. Leonard's ability to transform failure into fuel set him apart from others. It's a lesson for us all. Failing doesn't make you weak. Refusing to rise again does. Success isn't about always winning. It's about never quitting. Number 3. The Comeback King. Leonard's journey through adversity. Sugar Ray Leonard's career was a mosaic of comebacks, each one more powerful than the last. He was not just a champion of belts, he was a champion of resilience. In 1982, at the height of his boxing career, Leonard was diagnosed with a detached retina, a serious condition that forced him into an early retirement. For many athletes, this would signal the end. But not for Sugar Ray. Leonard believed in reinvention. He believed that just because the world writes your story one way doesn't mean you can't rewrite it. After years of surgeries, healing, and intense reflection, he returned to the ring in 1987 to fight the undefeated Marvin Hagler. Experts doubted him, critics mocked him, but Leonard, as always, silenced the noise. He outboxed Hagler in one of the most debated yet celebrated victories in boxing history. That win wasn't just about strategy, it was about spirit. It was a victory of the human will over adversity. Leonard's story proves that success isn't reserved for the strongest. It belongs to the most determined. Life will knock you down. Circumstances will corner you. But if you choose to get up, if you dare to come back, you've already won the first round. Number 4. Building mental toughness through failure. Leonard's career shows that mental toughness is the foundation of greatness. While physical skill can win rounds, it is the mental fortitude that wins legacies. Failure cultivates this mindset. It forces us to dig deeper, push further, and embrace discomfort. Think of it this way. 1. Success often hides weakness. 2. Failure reveals strength. Leonard didn't fear defeat. He embraced it as part of the process. That mindset helped him return after long breaks, overcome injuries, and adapt to changing opponents and eras. He wasn't just a boxer. He was a master strategist of the mind. Number 5. Lessons for today's dreamers, doers, and leaders. Sugar Ray Leonard's wisdom doesn't only apply to boxing. It applies to life. Whether you're an entrepreneur facing your first failed startup, a student struggling with academic pressure, a creator facing rejection after rejection, you are not losing, you're learning. The key is to stay in the ring. Keep throwing punches. Adapt, adjust, and eventually you'll land the hit that changes everything. Leonard once said, "You learn more from losing than winning. You learn how to keep going." Number 6. Success is a journey, not a snapshot. Success is often seen as a final destination, a medal, a bank balance, a title. But Leonard teaches us that success is a journey made up of many failures. Without failure, you won't build endurance. You won't appreciate the peaks. You won't understand your power. His journey is proof that the most successful people in the world aren't those who never fail. They are those who fail forward. They use failure as fuel. Number 7. How you can apply Sugar Ray's philosophy today. Here's how you can embrace Sugar Ray Leonard's mindset in your own life. Reframe failure as feedback. Every no is pointing you closer to the right yes. Stay adaptable. Don't fear changing direction. Fear standing still. Invest in your mindset. Build resilience through meditation, journaling, or mentorship. Celebrate progress, not just perfection. You're better today than you were yesterday, that matters. Never stop showing up. The person who keeps going always has the upper hand. In conclusion, Sugar Ray Leonard didn't become a champion because he never failed. He became one because he refused to let failure define him. He treated every loss as a lesson, every punch as a teacher, and every setback as a setup for a comeback. If you never know failure, you will never know success. These aren't just words. They're a battle cry for everyone chasing dreams. They are a call to action for those stuck in fear, disappointment, or doubt. So, whether you're in a ring, an office, a classroom, or a creative space, know this: failure is not your enemy. It's your greatest trainer. Wear your losses like armor. Use your pain as power. Because in every great success story, there was once a chapter called Failure. And that, friends, is the Sugar Ray Leonard way. If this video moved you, uplifted you, or helped reshape your perspective, please like, comment, and subscribe to Motivational Hub. Thank you.